Hey, this is Matt from Discovering His Way. Thanks for listening. Friends, I want to show you my Lodge Grill Griddle. Okay, that's what it's called. Boy, isn't that a tongue twister. The people at Lodge that came up with that name, shame on you, you know. Listen, I love this. It fits on top of your stove and it goes over two of the eyes, two of the burners. And friends, there's a little slot here for the grease and stuff if you're cooking a hamburger or something that's wet and that grease is going to get in there. I love this because it's reversible. How many times have I wanted a grilled cheese sandwich or something? I love the lines. You know, that's the difference if you go out to a restaurant. Oftentimes, if you go out to a restaurant, the only difference between what you can make at home and a restaurant is this. They're cooking it on something like this, and they're putting those coveted lines in your sandwich, and it just makes it all the more fancy. Friends, this makes the greatest of great cheese sandwiches, okay? I've cooked hamburgers on it. I've cooked cheese sandwiches on it. Friends, you can cook pancakes on it. You can cook bacon on it. Friends, I could go over hours and hours and hours all the stuff I've cooked on this. But what I'm saying is it's so versatile. I've used this in a power outage right on top of my barbecue grill. I just place this right on top of the grids and I can cook pancakes on top of this. The uses are endless. This is a 20, listen, it's a 20 by 10 in 7/8, and this is the larger. Lodge sells two griddles, okay? This is the larger of the two. Now here's the thing. This is heavy. Why? Because it's cast iron, okay? And every time you cook on it, the oils from the foods are going to sink down into the pores of the cast iron. So every time you use it, the food tastes better than the last time. So if you're making cheese sandwiches for the kids and soup, and your kids say this, "Dad, I think this is better than last week or yesterday," believe them. Don't say, "Oh, stop criticizing me." Listen, it is something that you might want to think about, and again, it fits over both burners. And I tell you, one of the things that I make all the time is I make bean burritos on it. I'll put butter all over it, let it preheat, let it season, then I'll put the flour tortillas on there, and then I'll put beans and cheese, and I'll just flip them over. And here's the thing, there's such a nice brown crust on that flour tortilla. I'll flip it over, and here's the thing, it's just like we came out of a Mexican restaurant. The kids are like, "Yeah!" I'll put a little cheese on the top of it after I flip it over and put a little sour cream, maybe some chives. Friends, this is very neat because of all the different uses. I don't have to pull out a skillet. Friends, I have lots of large skillets and I love them, but there's just times I want this. This is kind of, when you go to a restaurant, you have to realize that you're going to have a grill man and a fry pot man, and then you're going to have a guy that's working the charcoals making your steaks. This guy, when you go to a restaurant, like I said, you're going to have a guy, this is what he typically will make your hamburgers on. This is what he's making hamburgers on, the toasted sandwiches on. It is just a griddle, nothing more, okay? Friends, you might want to get one of these. It's awesome. I love mine. I've been using it probably for 3.5 years now straight, and the oils have just built up so much in the food, in the metal, and it tastes so delicious. This is Matt. Hope this helped you out. This is Matt from Discovering His Way.
Wait, you haven't seen the best part yet. Here are some amazing offers and specials available for one time only. You can't afford to miss it.